morning, Sound Squad, and welcome to another VGC 2017 live team builder video featuring Misdreavus and the anti-Trick Room team. I want my Tailwind up. Forget your Trick Room. You're a pain in the ass. Boom. Forget you and that Trick Room team right here. This is a straight up aggressive Tailwind team, guys, if you will. And the first mod right here is Specs Fini. And Tailwind, your speed stat is very great. You're going to be outspeeding everything, muddy watering things, Dazzling Gleam things, Moonblast and things. And for me, my personal preference is Scald over Hydro because I want the guaranteed accuracy. Because I know I'm going to miss muddy water every single freaking time. So they say, well, I want at least one reliable water move on my team. And that is why I have Scald over the muddy water. Don't care about the burn. I don't care about the burn at all. But the thing is, if I really want, I can mess around with the burn and switch out my other Pokemon, bring in Koko, get around with terrain, and then burn is in effect. So, like, with multiple terrain Pokemon on your team, you can float around a little bit with the Scald and Terrain Gargle. You can, like, mess around with that a little bit for high-level, concentrated, high-focus games. You want to do that. Otherwise, go Hydro Pump and miss, or go Scald. I mean, I can always miss, but you get the point. It's just preference. I like having Scald over Hydro Pump. You guys want a Hydro Pump? More power to you. Go for it. That's your move choice. Hey, you do it, man. You get that KO I wouldn't get. And that is that. Specs Fini in the terrain. And then the... I mean, in the Tailwind, there's a lot of damage no matter what. Because your Specs, your speed is there. And that's enough about Fini, to be honest, guys. It's pretty standard. Max HP, max speed, you get to go. And as always, guys, peep the description. We got plenty EVs and IVs for you guys down below to check out for a showdown. And if you want to just breathe this team yourself. And that is that. So, Pokemon number 1 is gone, and of course, our Tailwind user. We have the Braviary. We have Protect, Tailwind, Return, and Brave Bird. Now, I've been seeing people running Superpower over Return. I'm like, it's nice. It covers that Porygon 2 a little bit if you get that +1 attack from Defiant. And it covers, what does it cover? I guess it's just basically just that for the most part. And Pokemon that are weak to fighting, but like, I like having my 2 stabs of Braviary. I think this team could function out without Superpower because we do have Sacred Sword and the Kartana. But we have Protect, Tailwind, Return, Brave Bird, Flyinium Z, and Defiant for those Arcanines and Gyarados running around trying to lower your attack stat. You get the +1 instead of the -1. And then you just do big damage. Flyinium Z, Brave Bird boosted, or Brave Bird, Flyinium Z, does a lot of damage, alright? You can be OHKOing things with that because you're... Look at that attack stat. A little 50, I think it's 201. Or like 198 maybe, something like that. I don't know. Either way, it's incredible. Doing a lot of damage. It's stab. And in Tailwind, your speed is 202. Which is basically everything 130 and below. Only thing that's beating you is that stupid Pheromosa. But you have plenty of options to kill a thing on this team. Even like Misdreavus could kill it. Pretty easily, actually. Fini kills it, Koko kills it, Kartana kills it, Arcanine kills it. Everything kills freaking Pheromosa, so you don't have to worry about that too much. And when Tailwind is up, everything's outspeeding it, except for the Braviary here. But you know what? You don't care. The wind is supposed to go up. If you get the wind up with Braviary, your job is done. He could die, whatever. Or even better, you want to get some extra credit in. Defiant boost, Flyinium Z, that freaking Flyinium Z, that Arcanine that made you +1. Hit that Gyarados that made you +1. Brave Bird, that Delmise, Brave Bird, that fighting Pokemon, that Hariyama, or just go for Stab Return. Now, I did run Crush Claw in the past, because it has a 50%, let me put that, 50% chance to drop your opponent's defense with 1 attack. So that's pretty damn good. If you get that, it feels good, and it puts your opponent in the bind, because they know they're like, oh man, my negative defense. Do I want to stand and let this thing drop dead? Do I want to save him? Do I protect his scatter? What's going to go happen? What's going to go on here? Like, Crush Claw is nice. Alright, but if you want guaranteed damage, go Return. It's better, it's stronger. But Crush Claw is niche, and it can definitely help you out in some tight situations. I used it in my stream before, and I liked it a lot. But at times, I was like, if I Return it, I think it would die. But you could go Crush Claw, but I recommend don't go Return or Superpower in that slot. And that is Braviary. Next up, we have Arcanine. With this Arcanine, you could definitely run E-Speed, not E-Speed, what is it called? Wild Charge over Will-O-Wisp. Just because you have Koko's terrain to boost him, it can do really good damage. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of Adamant Will-O-Wisp. Your opponent sees you go for E-Speed and Flare Blitz. They're like, alright, he doesn't have Willow. And then you just crack the Willow out of nowhere, and it feels really good. You burn that Muck, you burn that Gyarados, you burn that Garchomp. Sometimes you really switch, get that Garchomp burn. That feels really good. Granted, you gotta watch out for the Fini and his terrain. But this could be a Wild Charge Arcanine instead of Will-O-Wisp. But like I said, I have my own little play style that I throw into each and every of my teams. It's not for everybody. And if you guys don't like it, hey, please put Wild Charge on that instead. That'd be great. Flyinium Z, also the reason why I won Will-O-Wisp. You go for a Flyinium Z Will-O-Wisp on any Pokemon. It's like it's a little unknown factor now, but Will-O-Wisp Z move gives you +1 attack. So essentially, you burn somebody, their attack is halved, and now you're at +1. So they're halved and intimidated, and then you're at +1. +1 E-Speed and Flare Blitz is really gonna hurt. Or your opponent's gonna protect with that Kartana. Get that thing out of here. Flare Blitz. If it's Sash, it'll live. If not, it's dead. I think. Otherwise, up at Sash and lived, you can just E-Speed it, or guarantee Flare Blitz damage through some kind of protect. Guarantee a kill on Laylee. Guarantee a kill on Koko. Guarantee a kill on Bulu. And then Flare Blitz might kill them without that, but there's some kind of bulk of it and they may live, so it just guarantees kills when you want them. And of course, get to protect when you want to kill things with that protected and that are low. And I'm a big fan of Flyinium Z Arcanine, guys. I really am. I like the Adamant Flyinium Z, especially with Will-O-Wisp and whatnot. Like, +1 attack comes in handy sometimes. It really, really, really does, guys. Like I said in previous videos, don't notch it until you try. Even if it's just 1 or 2 games, just give it a shot. See if you like it. Otherwise, put Wild Charge there, and I can help you against those Finis and my Lordix a lot better. And that is my Arcanine set for this team. Otherwise, like I said, guys, put Wild Charge on there. Then we have Kartana. We need a nice little grass type on this team, and that is Kartana. He can Leaf Blade those Milotics, those Finis, and those Gashadons. He could Smart Shake those Bulus, Smart Shake those Laylees, and then Sacred Sword those Porygon 2s. And basically, that's what Sacred Sword does. Protect. I will always say Focus Sash over Assault Vest or anything on Kartana. You want Kartana to live. You want to be on the field. You want to get the opportunity for that Beast Boost, which is basically better than having Life Orb on it and dying in one shot to freaking Flare Blitz or whatever it may be out of nowhere. Even like T-Bolt in terrain, you resist it. Doesn't matter. You die anyway. Like, you want to keep Kartana alive and get that Beast Boost off. Having a Life Orb and doing like a little 30% extra damage as opposed to living, getting the Beast Boost up, and outspeeding your opponent next turn as well, and still applying that pressure is infinitely better in my opinion. And your base attack is like 189. Like, if you're that desperate for life to kill something, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm telling you right now. I will tell you, actually, you know what? Focus Sash is better 9 times out of 10 than AV or Life, in my opinion. I've seen Flyinium Z, and that's just like, why? Why? You really want to kill that Porygon 2? Which isn't even, it's not even going to die. I should do that and another attack into that Porygon 2 slot. Yes, it's cute in a best of 1 format, but in best 2 out of 3, Flyinium Z Kartana is just crap all in my opinion. Focus Sash is good in best of 1, best of 2, best of 3, best of 5, best of 7. Focus Sash is guaranteed consistency, and that is what you want for the most part in VGC. And that is my Kartana right there. If you guys know me, you know that I like using running Fissure and Sheer Coat, stuff like that. And I kind of contradict myself with that, saying that I want to be consistent. But that's a whole different video, and I explained it multiple times. So if you're thinking I'm a hypocrite, whatever, man. Let's get to the next mon right now. We got Koko. Protect, Voltage, D-Gleam, Thunderbolt. No hidden power ice because you can deal with the Garchomps kind of well with Intimidate on the Arcanine, Kartana Leaf Blade, and Fini Moonblast. That should be enough to kill the Garchomps. And of course, Flyinium Z Braviary can do a lot of damage to the Garchomp as well. Misdreavus has Levitate, which is our second EQ meeting on our team. And then we guess basically you'll see Misdreavus in a bit. But Koko is here. You T-Bolt those Milotics, those Finis. You Volt Switch on things that you can't really hurt and you don't want to die in return. So you Volt Switch out. Avoid the Protect at all costs. And then you D-Gleam for Stab, Fairy Stab, and multi-Mon damage right there. Nothing special there. Max speed, max attack, Life Orb, Timid. Gotta be Timid because it's a special event one. Thank you once again, my man Jonathan, for the special Timid Koko from the event. And that is that, my friend, for that Koko. And then the man of the hour. We got Misdreavus. Protect, Imprison, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Eviolite. Eviolite makes you bulkier than Mismagius. Yeah, the EQ immunity. When you Imprison, your opponent cannot use Trick Room, Shadow Ball, or Protect. And that is what is huge. This team is hyper offense. You want to make your opponent they cannot protect. Boom. They can't protect. They can take huge damage from T-Bolt. Huge damage from Flyinium Z. Leaf Blade. Skynium Z. And Choice Specs Fini's gonna hurt really bad, especially with Specs Fini. They want to protect against that Muddy Water. Nah, it ain't happening, man. You're gonna decimate their field with Muddy Water all friggin' day. If you're not running Flyinium Z Guard, Arcanine, you're gonna have like Sitrus Berry on there or something like that. I don't know. But you just want to apply pressure ASAP, quick, fast, and furious, friends. That's what you want to do. Get the Imprison off, no Protect, and no Trick Room, especially with the no Trick Room part. You see a Porygon 2, you lead the hell out of that Misdreavus, and you go like, yo, man, I'm going to Imprison. And the best part being Ghost Up with Levitate, Porygon 2 can't return. T-Bo's going to do Jack, Ice is going to do Jack, and sure, man, sit there and recover as you can't do anything and you die to, like, whatever it may be. Like, Imprison, Misdreavus is pretty freaking solid, man. Protect, Imprison, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, that is that. If you want to get really antsy, you can run like Pain Spell to recover, keep this thing in the field, but you're pretty damn bulky. You can have a good amount of attacks. EVs, IVs, in the description down below, guys. And with that being said, that is a Misdreavus team. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to test that now for you guys, so stay tuned. Enjoy yourself. Until I see you for that last season, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll be there when you are, my friends. Much love, and I'll catch you next time.